Joining me now is News Corp columnist Louise Roberts and news.com.au entertainment reporter Bronte Coy. Bronte, you're in London and attended trooping yesterday. Can you run us through the schedule for the event and tell us about the atmosphere?
What a year to be here for Trooping the Colour. It all looked so uncertain, like we just said in that package at the top. You know, a few months ago, we had Charles with his cancer and Kate with her cancer. We didn't know if either of them would even be able to attend. So being on the ground there yesterday, the excitement was palpable. It was an incredible display of pageantry. It really is one of the most exciting and most high-profile events on the royal calendar. So having Kate make her cautious return to public duties at Trooping the Colour was really just the perfect scenario. As soon as she rolled out in that carriage, and we saw that in the vision, but I was right at the front, so I could see her quite close, and she just had the biggest smile on her face. She was beaming at the crowd, who absolutely roared when they saw her. There was so much excitement, and that was despite the fact that that London was putting on its best British weather display, which was blue skies and then seconds later torrential rain, and everyone had been standing out there for hours, actually. Some people had camped out overnight just to get a glimpse of them. So it was absolutely thrilling. It was so exciting, and it was an incredible return to the public eye for Kate. And I'll tell you, she's been missed. You could tell by the atmosphere there, she had really been missed.
And Louise, as a first return event for Princess Catherine, how significant is this?
Well, Carol, it's significant on many levels, in particular the fact that, you know, she's well enough to attend this parade, and it's reassurance about how well her treatment is going for cancer as well. And I think also, as Bronte says, the aligning of the diaries. This is the most important event on the royal calendar. It's the King's birthday parade, but it really was Kate's day. And if she'd not been there on the balcony, it would have sent a very clear message that things aren't going to plan for her. But in fact, she was on the balcony, she was in the carriage with her children, and you could see her laughing and smiling, and all that beautiful chit chat and the moments with with King Charles as well was just amazing. I think, as Bronte says, everyone was so delighted to see her, and she was very strategic. There was no sort of look at me. She was looking at the cameras, so she knew that people wanted to see that she was okay and she's progressing well. So I think all in all, a triumph for Kate, really.
Absolutely. And look, given the privacy around Princess Catherine's battle with cancer, and rightly so, zero criticism from me, we have missed so much of the interaction between the Prince and Princess of Wales and their children. Bronte, the behind-the-scenes video released by the Palace in the lead-up to Trooping the Colour was a welcome return to that interaction that we've all gotten used to. Let's have a look at it here. Bronte, we've missed this.
Absolutely. This is one of my favourite new PR strategies of Kate and Williams, because it does give us this sort of access to the behind the scenes of their lives that we really don't get from the royal family traditionally. I mean, imagine the Queen, the late Queen Elizabeth, releasing a video like that. But I love that they do, because people really just like to get that glimpse of their family life. It kind of bridges the gap between the formalities of the royal family and the informal, which is that they are just a family with 3 young kids. And also adding to it this time around is the fact that this video shows, again, Kate looking, she's smiling, she's playing with Charlotte's hair at one point. It's all very relaxed and happy, and it gives hope. I mean, she is a princess, but she's also a person who's dealing with cancer, and her family are the people that are watching that happen and trying to support her, and that's something a lot of people can relate to. So seeing her, looking happy, looking relaxed, spending time with her family and showing up for work, it does give a lot of hope. And this one really echoed the behind the scenes coronation video we saw last year, which was also spectacular. I do recommend a rewatch. But yeah, it's just great to have them back in this capacity and to get those glimpses of how they've been faring, which it seems good lately.